Something I'm really trying to be intentional with while I build this world is I want it to feel like a world that not just a person lived in, but many people have for a long time. And, doing a sort of sprawl is really important to that, I think, especially in the earliest stages, because, I could have built this house right up against my potato farm. Heck, I could have skipped building an additional house. I could have not built that house for the butcher or that house for the librarian, all houses you haven't seen, or the potion brewing house that you can see but you can't see. Actually, I don't know. I don't think you can see it from here at all. Anyway, and having the paths and a place that connects them, I think is really, really important to making it feel like the world is real and full and alive. And I'm being very intentional with it. And I think the next thing I got to do, obviously, like, come on now, doesn't this just scream bridge me? Like, are you looking at this and thinking, it doesn't want a bridge? It literally, it's like somebody spelled bridge. Do you see it right there? That's the B ridge right there. That sounds like I'm losing my mind. That was supposed to be a joke. I'm joking. It obviously does not. That's not a B. That is a ridge. Okay. So anyway, I want to build a pretty big bridge. So what do we get rid of this guy? I hate him. He's gonna go. The entire time he's there, I'm gonna be thinking about how the bridge might go there, and I just okay. So we're doing, I think, no further than there. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, beautiful. 9 blocks wide is fantastic. Now, I think what I want to do is not actually have any structure really in the water, if I can avoid it. If I can just build my support beams. Am I online still? Yes. If I can build my support beam, I'm going to build them here, really close to the water. Like, what if... I'm going to have to do some cuts. It feels kind of crazy to be on this side of the gorge. Yeah. Feels crazy to be on this side of the gorge. I think I want to make it so this little, the reverse of a peninsula. I guess it's a river, but it doesn't really go anywhere. It's a bay. We're going to go with a bay. It's a bay. I'm going to make it so this bay actually goes through this so you can boat ocean into the river. I think that's another thing that'll definitely be super duper cool. This is pretty big. That'll go a while. That's so cool. Anyway, the bridge is bridging. I don't know if I love the way it looks. It's really more about getting the function and having something substantial. It kind of feels like it's got chicken legs, but we're so close to the chicken coop that I keep going, why don't you just keep the chicken legs? So I might just keep the chicken legs. I can't understand why, but where the hell did he just go? All I did was look there. Our butcher Girdlefuss, here for the potato field, doesn't want to reset his trades. There are actually no shortage of available smokers. The smoker he had upstairs is still here. And it's been 3 days of AFKing. He doesn't want to refresh his trades. He keeps going, yeah, and I don't know what this is. He keeps going over to here and being like, oh, maybe not. He doesn't do it 24/7, but... And I would just really... Alright, looks like it's time to work. Looking at the... Okay. Is it time to work yet, pal? I just really want to have access to my trades. I'm going to go harvest the potatoes and the carrots and pray. There's nothing wrong with him. I can't get him to refresh his trades. I don't know what to do. Should I just trap him in a little hut? Should I just trap him up here? I'm going to give you one more day, pal. And if you don't refresh your trades, I'm going to do something inhumane. All right? I'm really trying to make this a wonderful place to live, feel alive, give you freedoms, keep you safe. I trade you a variety of things. Please, just comply, Girdlefuss. If you refresh your trades, how about this? If you refresh your trades, maybe he needs a friend. Do villagers need friends? No, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. That's not why he's not refreshing his trades. Girdlefuss, if you refresh your trades today, not only will I not lock you in a cage, I'll get you a friend, Girdlefuss. Does that sound good? Then get your butt in the house and refresh your trades. For today, I left him alone. I stayed very nearby, but I didn't let him... I didn't want his AI or whatever. It doesn't feel like it's right to call it AI. His intelligence? Whatever. I didn't want his program. His rules of behavior. Oh my god, I feel like he's been outside the whole time probably. He's so annoying. If I look at you, I'm gonna be so mad. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so genuine. Whoa. I was losing it. Oh, holy smokes. Holy smokes, Girdlefuss. I thought I was gonna have to do something inhumane. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, it's gonna make sense. There's still pieces to assemble, but I'm gonna show you why it's such a big deal that Girdlefuss is functional. Because I have one other butcher, and between these two butchers, I can get so many emeralds. So first and foremost, I need to harvest my wheat, compost the extra seeds. Now I have to harvest more wheat, compost more seeds, sheep, chickens, cows. Here we are. We take... This is Bleemgore. This guy, he's so good. He never gives me any grief. Now, I'm actually going to try doing some mutton first, just to see if I can get him to discount his other trades. Sometimes they do. Today, he won't, but that's all right. We're still going to get so many emeralds and so much XP. I have berries. I have the berries for this. Right now, I'm only picking the berries, because that's all I got. But the next project, big project, is I'm calling it a vineyard or a winery. It's berries. Berry wine isn't really a thing. We're just gonna pretend. I mean, it is, but anyway. We're happily trading with Girdlefuss. Thank you for being so good today, Girdlefuss. And look at that. I got 2 stacks and 24 emeralds off 2 villagers. And look at my XP between all of that animal breeding, a little bit of killing. I only killed the pigs. I didn't have to kill anyone else. And then this, I went from level 30 to 43 and all these emeralds. It did take a minute, but once you have, a supply of food and stuff, you don't have to do the animal breeding and stuff so constantly. But thanks to just those 2 villagers, I think it's like 15, 16 or 17. I'm going to go to the crafting table and find out. We've got like a number of more emerald blocks towards our 16. Sure, I'll take 16. A number of emerald blocks towards our beacon base. Now, I'm not just cheaping out and doing a single beacon base. I only own 1 nether star, but in the future I will own more. And I will wish that my beacon was already prepared for 5 more beacons. And if I say beacon a few more times, it'll stop sounding like a word. We're really quite close. I've already got... Holy smokes. Look at that. I don't actually know the number. I think it's like 3.5 stacks or something to actually properly do the base. But that is... We're getting there. We're really, really, really getting there. It's taken forever with this very limited infrastructure. But we are getting there. Okay, I think it's also time I get a villager up into this house and also show you where I'm getting these villagers, because they just kind of exist as far as you're concerned. So what I do is at nighttime, I will hopefully find myself a zombie villager that I can cure. really easily, and I will lead him as close as I can before daybreak to my house. And I'll even let him in the house if I can get him all the way there, just so he'll be safe from the sun, of course. If not, I'll make him a little hut, and he can live in the hut, happy as a clam. I haven't done a lot of caving all the way over here, so honestly, there's... All right, wow, he has juked me. He gets to live. So there's not a lot of spawning spots over here. I've actually got a lot of the surface lit up where I could really find a zombie villager. So it's very luck based. I can't really decide tonight's the night. I have to decide tonight's the night I will try, because it's actually not that common. It is that common and it isn't that common. I feel like I see them all the time and never when I want one. There's one lost in a cave underground that I cured him in a cave, and I was like, I'll come back and get him. No idea where that dude is. No idea. He's down there. For sure it's still there, safe and sound. But again, no idea where he is. Glorious news. I have not found a villager, but I found the villager! I was getting moss because I was going to get mossy cobble and mossy stone bricks to do a little berry spot in the fork crossroad three-way. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but excuse me, my throat's a little... wow. So I don't really think it's safe to take him up this water elevator. I guess I'm going to do a staircase. That's not so bad. It's only like 30 some odd blocks. Awesome. As I drag... Oh! As I drag him up these stairs and get him to the surface, I realize if I let him become a farmer, he's going to harvest those crops. I really don't want him to do that. Unless... No, I really don't want him to do that. I guess I'm going to have to put a fence around it. That's not a big deal. But I didn't want to. Everything has come together at once. This fella now gives me the golden carrots. Oh, best food in the game. It's also night vision potions. So there have been a couple clips where I recorded it and I was like, you can't see anything. I can put an end to that. Invisibility, it probably won't get used. It's a great food. And melon slices, glistering melon. I don't have to use gold to get instant healing potions. It's another big win. All at once. It all clicked into place at the same time. Next, so I said earlier the next big project is going to be the berry vineyard. I think I might be downgrading that project in scope. I'm going to keep it the same priority level, but I think I'm going to put it into... I've been working... There are like big gaps in like clips often. I have this space here. Spectator mode, help me. I have this space in here that just feels like it needs to be something, and that's... You know? I don't know. I just feel like I need to put something in here. And so I kind of want to have... This is too small. I don't know what to do. Every time I look at this, I think I change my mind. I want to do a little bit more wildernessing, I think, on this, but I don't think I'm going to put the berries there. I'll put like a little berry orchard, I think, just like in here. Maybe ease this slope a bit. And then tuck it in up here, gradually slope. I think I have to chop these trees. I think I need to chop these trees and get that terraformed before my brain's gonna let me envision what it looks like. I don't know. I don't know what happened here, but my farmer is dead. I've AFK'd quite a bit here while like getting some to eat or whatever. Not like an insane amount, admittedly, but like enough that I thought this area around here was safe enough and that he would certainly be indoors. Oh, maybe he fell into this and he couldn't find his way out. Oh no, I'm gonna wonder. Do I have to get a new farmer? I mean, I've got enough. I've got enough stuff right now. It's fine. You know, I've got a couple, at least a stack of. Oh my god, it's everywhere. I think I know what happened to him. Am I gonna die in this? It sucked. Oh my god, it's everywhere. Okay, well, I guess I have to do. I guess I have to do something about all this snow. Ugh, this is getting too out of hand. All right, we're gonna call this the berry farm for now, and officially we now farm berries. I mean, obviously some of these are still, quite a few of them are still growing. That's besides the point. Oh, okay, well even more are still growing. That's besides the point. Um, we now do this. On to, I've decided what I want to do about the villager guy. Obviously I want to have villagers in this house, which means I have to definitely secure the area. To do that, I have to get rid of all of that powdered snow. And I could just destroy it all. I don't want to do that. Kind of feels wasteful. I could make a bunch of buckets and scoop it into buckets so I could keep it forever. But that's a lot of iron, like a lot of iron. Or, here's what I've come up with. I'm going to dig a hole underground using this wonderful haste effect. And then I'm going to use a bucket to move all of it into the hole. Some of it into the hole. We'll see how much of it. We'll see just how much. Some of it will go into the hole this way. I'm kind of grateful for the opportunity because I kind of wanted to do some stuff in the snowy area up here and like get more ice going on. Because it's actually like very useful resource to farm near a house. So I'm kind of glad that I have this excuse to deal with all of this annoying powdered snow. Work with this area a little bit, so it's not so awful. Make it safer, get more out of it. It's all good.